with this strategy that I'm teaching you now, it can take you 25 trades to make $1 million. And then I showed them, even if you lose 5 times, or 6 times, you will still make it. That's what I showed them. And then some of them took it for serious. For example, Lunga, he took it and then he funded 5K. And then I was like, that day, I think he made it it took him 2 days or 3 days.
Yeah, man. So I want to ask about Forex related things now.
Yeah.
So now it's 2021. What does your typical trading day look like?
Like normally, like how I trade, what I wake up and do.
Yeah. And let's say day in a life of Austin, what you do
what do I do? So I normally So I wake up at around 7, and then I'll really just make coffee and then relax, open the charts, and then check like what's going on in London session. What can we expect? Are we buying? Are we selling? You understand? Check the direction and everything, and then execute when the time is right. And then after that, after entering a trade, I relax. I relax, put stop loss, take profit, you relax, right? You don't have to stalk the market every time. Because if you put your stop loss there, you don't have to keep looking. Keep looking. There's no, you know how much you're going to lose, right? And when it comes to TP, obviously when it hits, you know how much you're gonna make, so you don't have to stress much, right? And then after that, I'll leave it, hits TP, then I check what's going on New York session. After that, if I'm like, okay, this money is enough for the day, it's fine. I just chilled, man. I don't have to, trade every pay. Even I see every opportunity, I don't have to trade every pay. Then after that, I'll get chilled and be like, okay, man, I'm done for the day. Then I relax, right? Then I have my...
How many?
Yeah?
Okay. How many trades do you take in a day or a week?
In a day, I can take 3 trades. I can take 1 trade. I normally don't... I stopped trading a lot of pairs. Like, if you see back last year, when you see my results, you notice that, hey, this guy kills everything in front of him. You understand? Kills every opportunity that he sees. So now you find out that I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'll just trade this. I'll just trade these 3. I'll just trade this 1 pair, 2 pairs. And then I know that, execute.
What are your top 3 favorite pairs?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't have favorite pairs. Me, randomly open the chart. If I see that, okay, this one looks good, it will be on my watch list. I don't have that thing of me, I like Nasdaq. I don't have that thing of I love Nasdaq, all the stuff. It makes me money. I don't have favorite pairs, right? I don't have favorite pairs. I trade everything in front of me that I see that. Even if it's Bitcoin, all these new coins, everything, because I also do these cryptos. I also trade them. Can you see that? Because I analyze them the same way that I analyze the chart. Then I trade them via Binance and all those. Oh, there's a lot of apps you can trade them on.
And I hear you mention a lot that you're a very relaxed and calm guy. You chill. And that's very important in the market, So when you lose a trade, you all lose trades. Like, how do you go about a losing trade? What do you do to step back?
So now, the strategy that I teach, for example, even on my students, if they're here now, the advanced students actually, they know more that we don't risk more than 5% of our account per trade. 1%. Me, I risk 1% per trade. Losing 1% of my account won't stress me. I'll be relaxed. You understand? I can lose, for example, I can lose 3 times, 4 times. I know that I lost 4% of my account. It's not a damage, right? That's what I always mentor and tell my students, that if you look at Instagram traders and you see them doubling accounts, fine, get motivated, but don't do that. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you now to be using big lot sizes to find out that, hey, you just want to double your account. Can you see that? We double our accounts with small risk. We can lose 5 times. One trade, they can tell you now, one trade will make about 50%. 1%, I mean, we risk 1% to make 50%. We can risk 2% to make 100%. And our stop loss can be 1 pip up to 5 pips maximum, nothing more than that. And it won't get hit, they know. Can you see someone now? I think it's Oluwa is telling you that Austin 1 pip stop loss. They already know. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It won't get hit.
Know, I was looking at your student results on your highlights, and I saw that your students are doing well for themselves. I was going through the students' results, and there's one who was making like R1 million, which is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like, what does one take to be your student?
How does
one become your student? How do they join you?
Oh, well, you just DM my PA or DM me, for example, on Instagram, because I always reply. And then I'll send you the PA's number. Then after that, she'll handle you. Because sometimes I do help her as well to reply, because you find out that there's a lot of messages, so I have to help her as well. You find out that, for example, she will reply on her phone, right? And I just help on the laptop and reply some others. You know WhatsApp, WhatsApp web when you both connect the WhatsApp connected on the phone and laptop, and then you start working. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So the students that you're talking about that makes $1 million, I think it's being mentioned here. Yeah, it's Lunga. I think he started from 5K actually, because I mentored them that, guys, with this strategy that I'm teaching you now, it can take you 25 trades to make $1 million. And then I showed them, even if you lose 5 times, or 6 times, you will still make it. That's what I showed them. And then some of them took it for serious. For example, Lunga, he took it and then he funded 5K. And then I was like, that day, I think he made it it took him 2 days or 3 days. We were all shocked in the group because I'm not sure how many days, but we were all shocked in the group because we're watching the progress. He started from 5K and we're watching. The guy just made 10K. Okay, we relax. 10K, 30K. The guy is growing. Next thing we see, 100K. Hey, you understand? And then it got to the point that it became 600K. And then someone in the group commented like, guys, are we really watching this guy turning 5K into 600K? I think in less than 2 days or something like that. And then from then, gone.
Yeah.
Can you see that? His account was gone. But what I like is that,
that's crazy.
But what I like about my students, they always help each other, no matter what. And they always motivate each other, no matter what.
I like that. So, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I still can't believe what I'm hearing, but I know it's possible, man. I know it's extremely possible with Forex. I'm going to go through a series of quick questions now before we get into the followers' questions.
Yeah.
What's one quality that has helped you become profitable in the market and become consistent?
One what?
One quality that you have that has helped you become consistent in the market.
Well, to be honest with you, it's always learning. It's always learning. Yeah. To be honest with you, learning from your mistakes will make you better. That's how I do things. If I hit stop loss, I need to find out why I hit stop loss. Always. I need to know what happened. What is it that I did wrong? And then I'll study the charts till I see that, I found it. Then I tell my students, guys, the new strategy I'll teach you now. And then before I teach them, I always back test and find out, has it working ever since? And then I see that, okay, guys, here's what you can add on top from what you have to avoid such stop losses. Because we know that stop losses don't stress us because we know that it's 1% of our account. You understand?
1%.
It will never stress us. It will never
And
stop.
then, what was your most memorable trade?
It was Nasdaq. It was
Yeah, what
Nasdaq.
happened?
I wasn't. There was a time I wasn't trading. I think I was busy.
Yeah.
I wasn't trading. I was studying the charts because I remember I lost. How much was it again? I think 8,000 euros, right? And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, how can? And then I studied the charts. Then I saw my mistake that, oh, I didn't see this. You understand?
Yeah.
I did, because, and then I checked my books, I checked everything. I was like, what did I do wrong? And then I checked it, oh, I didn't apply this skill, which was very important.
Oh,
You
yeah.
understand? Then I saw my mistake. And then I decided that, okay, I'm going to first relax, calm down, study the charts.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if I'm missing on a lot of opportunities. I see students every day, they're making money and all the stuff. I congratulate them every
Yeah.
time, and I was like, I'm gonna be relaxed. I need to study what's going
Yeah.
on. You understand? And I did that.
Yeah.
Took me one trade to make everything back.
Yeah.
So remember, I lost about
And more.
one. It was less than 24 hours. It was around this year as well, and I think I made around 710k one trade. I think less than 24 hours. So
Oh,
I told
that's
myself
crazy.
that those sacrifices of I wasn't studying. I mean, I was studying the charts. Even my girl now, I'll tell my girl, hey, we need to fly to Josie. You understand? Because I have other
Yeah.
mentors there, but they're not on social media. We need to fly to Josie. I need to chill down with my mentors. We need to study the charts. Because I know when I chill with them, yo, you will get tired. From
Yeah.
9 in the morning, we've been looking at charts till 5 late. We're still looking at charts. You understand? Because they always taught me something that you need to find out why. You understand? You need to find out why you hit stop loss. So that's why I sometimes find that
Yeah.
before I made that 700k, I was like, yo, I won't sleep. I'll text them like, hey guys, I'm trying to find
Yeah.
out why. And then they'll be like, they see it, but they won't tell me. You understand? They'll be
Wait.
like, hey, we taught you, we showed you as well, we're chilling together. I'll be like, okay, fine. I need to find out why.
Yeah.
Because that's always even in the upcoming traders, that's what they should look at. They shouldn't look at the loss like,
Yeah.
yo, it's the market. Nah.
Yeah.
Otherwise you won't go nowhere. If you hit a stop loss, find out why, and after you get your answer, then that's next time you'll know how to avoid it. Because that thing of
Yeah.
hit stop loss, it's the market makers, blah blah. It's
It's
trash, man. You blame them all the time. You must find out why you hit
yeah.
stop loss. You understand?
Yeah. And then so from me, I'm gonna ask my last question, and then we'll go through the follows questions.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna tone it down a bit, ask a relaxed question. Because
That's
ever
chill.
since I've been following you, I saw that hey, you spend a lot of money. So I see you do a lot.
Yeah.
And hey, like what's like the biggest purchase you've ever made? Because I noticed that you not want to buy cars,
Yeah.
and which is crazy because someone would assume, hey, this guy's making so much money, why doesn't he have a car? You
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
explain
Yeah.
why?
Well, me first, I didn't start trading to buy cars. That's my mindset. When I
Yeah,
started, I told myself, the reason why I'm starting this is to start businesses, the ones that are in my mind,
yeah,
the ones that has been stuck in my mind since I was in high school, since I was CPUT students. So now, why, when I have money, will I divorce that? Why will I want to now divorce that part of high business can wait now? I want that. And I'm a patient person. You understand? I'm a patient person. Can you see that? And then
yeah,
there was this time that someone was telling me, hey, blah, 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 blah. Why don't you buy a car and stuff like that? Like, this guy. And then
yeah.
after some time, I bought my dad a car just to show that I can, but
I like
I don't want to. You understand? Because I know my standards that the way I'm working hard, I can't drive any regular car. You can see that.
You want the
I
Euro.
make sure that I set my standards up high. When you see, because I used to watch Rich, there was this show on MTV, Rich Kids of South Africa. I used to see them, hey, this guy has a Lamborghini, it's written Lenas. That's to show you their standards. So I used to get motivated by those stuff. You see that, hey, rich kids. Happy birthday. You know, their moms buy them Ferraris. It's their first time driving. You see them written Lenas. Just like that. You see that. So those stuff, they motivate me. So now why, when I work hard like this, not set up my standards high as that? When I can. You understand? So I told myself,
guys, now
I started businesses before cars.
Yeah, I like that mindset. So for all the people who are watching, just bring your questions through, and then Austin, I'll give you an opportunity to go through any 5 questions you want to answer.
Yeah,
because
no
this is inspirational, man.
No problem. Yeah, they can ask.
What's crazy, like, yo, that's why I also interviewed you. I told you, like, you don't have a lot of followers, and people don't know that, hey, there's someone out there who's pushing.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, I think someone is.
I think the questions are here now.
Okay. Let me see. Who's your mentor? Well, I was mentored by. The way I first started, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first started learning trading, I had FBK's PDFs and 1 minute strategy. So remember, like in my trading when I started trading technical analysis, not technical fundamentals. All right, because I noticed when I was studying, there was 2 sides in forex trading. There's fundamental trader, there's a technical trader. So when I saw technical, I saw a lot of lines, and I was like, this can wait. You know those
can wait.
Those stuff, those indicators. I was like, this can wait. When I studied fundamentals, it became interesting that you are trading news. You understand? So it became interesting for me because I like news as well. So then I started trading that. I used the 1 minute strategy. I used to make money. So my first profit was, I took my NS first money, I put 400. From 400, I turned it into, I think, 1.8 in less than 40 seconds. Less than 30 seconds or 40 seconds. I was in and out. Like in and out. Can you see that? So I started with that. And I learned through FBK's PDF as well, some other stuff, some news. And then after some time, learn from Forex Kings, learn from Jason. And then Tabiso took over at Forex Kings and, paved the way for me that, hey, this is how you do it, right?
I see a good question over here.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you unemployed, can you have a conception? Hey, I don't know if you see that question.
Conceptual option for them, because I might refund you either your assistance or you need to have. I think they're trying to say, can you teach them and then they make money? I think something like that. I don't get the question. But I see upfront payment. Yeah, it's upfront payment. That I'll answer. Yeah, it's upfront payment.
Okay. You can answer 2 more questions of your choice, and then we can.
Yeah. Okay, let me check. How many businesses have you established by far? Well, that I don't like talking about it. When it comes to businesses and stuff, I like people knowing that I'm only a trader. Close. You understand? That's how I am. When it comes to business, I don't disclose it on the media. I don't disclose it with anyone, family, no one. They must just know that I'm a trader. They must keep wondering. That's me. They must keep wondering. They shouldn't know everything about you. They must just know, he's a trader. Can you see that? What were you studying at varsity again? I was studying management, diploma in management. So yeah.
Okay.
Do you know anything about IEB? No. Are you going to bring back the 500 Rand special? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Because me, the 500 Rand special comes from, I can say, there was this time I woke up and I was like, Austin, remember when you said to yourself that when you're successful, you're going to make classes cheaper by any means so anyone can afford it. That's what I told myself. Then I woke up and I was like, yeah. I speak to myself. I'll be honest with you. I speak to myself.
Yeah.
I'll look in the mirror and speak to myself. Or look at myself but talk to myself. So I'm like, yeah, I once said that. Then I decide, okay, 500 Rand special. Even though the information is very powerful, I'll just like, 500 Rand special. Just like that. So that's, so I'll bring it back.
I see a question regarding risk management. How's your risk management with small accounts when you were starting to trade?
When I was starting to trade, risk management. So when I was starting with that 1 minute strategy, it's a bit risky because you find how much you're willing to lose. So you find out that basically there's no risk management. It's like you go all in or go home. And then things change when I learned technical analysis. Things changed. Now there's a stop loss. You understand? And now there's a percentage that you must lose per trade. Unlike when I was trading fundamentals when I started, if I have 500 Rand, I have to risk it all to make, for example, 2K, you understand? And go all in with a bigger lot size. If it blows, it blows. That was the mindset back then. But now the mindset changed to that, hey, now it's not the time to say if it blows, it blows. Now you work accordingly. You risk 1% of your account, 2% of your account, but nothing more than 5% of your account. It must take you 100 trades to blow your account. You understand?
Yeah.
And you shouldn't blow your account within a day. That means that.
And do you scalp or swing, or what's your trading style?
I do both. I scalp, I swing. When I see a swing opportunity, my eyes are fast. When I see a swing opportunity, I take it. When I see that, from this swing, let's say it's a long-term sell. When I see that, long-term sell, but I see a short-term buy, then I'll buy, I'll hedge, right? It's very important to have an account that allows you to hedge as well as a trader, right? So or if you're scared to hedge, be on a different broker and then, take it from there, take another trade from there, right? So I do both. I do both.
Yo, bro, I think it's 11 o'clock now. It was, your story was amazing, because we can talk the whole night about Forex because it's interesting. But one thing before we close tonight, what's one piece of advice you'd give to the people, and where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Advice I can give, to be honest with you, an advice I can give, but it can be difficult these days, right? As a trader. But I always tell my students that, hey, once you get a mentorship from me, stay off social media. Focus on one thing, right? Because you'll find out that while you are learning from me, for example, let's say you take a course from me, right? And then next thing, you see someone else making more money there, right? You take that course, right? Now you have two courses in your head, right?
Yeah.
Now you try to mix everything, then it doesn't work. Then you say Forex is not for you. You understand? So I'll advise people that are upcoming in the Forex industry to take one course at a time. Don't mix other mentors' courses because we're not trading the same. You understand? For example, I'm going to give you this one piece of advice. For example, in how I trade, I don't do what everyone is doing, right? I don't do what everyone is doing. 95% traders, they follow the trend. I don't. And I'll be honest with you, I don't. I'm going where the banks are going, right? They smart. So that's the only piece of advice I'll give you, right? Always do what do the opposite of what everyone is doing, right? YouTube can teach you all that information. Follow the trend. The trend is your friend. Me, I don't follow the trend, and a lot of people here will be like, how does it make money, but it doesn't follow the trend? It's because I do what the banks are doing, right?
And where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Next 10 years, yeah, that's a lot of years. Hey? You're not even saying 5. Next 10
5,
years.
okay, let's increase it to 5.
5. 5. I don't know, hey? Because me, I think of now, I think of tomorrow. But I always bring, what I like doing is that if I talk about my 5-year goals, I like bringing them closer to me, right?
Yeah.
I like telling myself that it mustn't take me 5 years. How about 2? Then I work from then. If I fail, I know that I have 3 more years left to get there, because I told myself in maximum it must be 5 years. You understand?
5 years.
So I see myself having a lot of businesses and trading, but trading, but I'll make my own robot that works for me and knows the strategy that for example, when you start businesses, what I noticed that it will be sometimes off the chart, right? Maybe we have to sort out a lot of stuff. So you find out that now a robot. Another thing about robots, those people that like buying robots, stop going around buying robots. Stop going around buying robots, right? Because a robot that will work, I'm going to be honest with you, right? A robot that will work is the one that, there are guys out there that develop robots for about, I think, I once got a quotation about 250,000. That's their startup. That's their startup to develop you a robot. So now imagine buying a robot of 5K, 10K. Those people you find out that they're just trying to make money, or they got it somewhere else. A robot that can work is when I tell the developer that this is when I buy, this is how much I risk, this is how I buy, this is how I sell. Your robot must be able to do what basically what you're doing is the guy will send you a PDF and you must outline the steps of your strategy, and then he will try as a developer to teach the robot that this is how you trade. You understand? So now you find that you won't fail. You know what the robot is doing. It's doing what you told it to do. If you tell the robot that stop loss 100 pips, it will be 100 pips and you will blow. You understand? If you tell the robot that, if you tell the software developer, all those guys, that stop loss is 2%, 2 pips, doing things like that, they'll do that for you. And when you tell them where to buy, where to sell, and how you buy and how you see this buy or sell, you show them everything. Those guys are good. They will do it for you. But now buying robots from everywhere, you don't know what strategy they're using. You understand?
Yeah.
You don't know you don't know whether they're trying to make money from selling the robot. You don't know whether the person is only showing the robot results when it's good, but not when it blows. You understand? Because me, I don't trust robots. I can trust the robot that I paid for to be developed under my knowledge. You understand?
Yeah, I like that.
Putting the knowledge out there to the software developer to do things for you. You understand? Not buy every robot just anywhere from the streets. Can see that.
Jeez. Let's end it there, and then we'll talk in a few years and see how you come out with your robot. But thank you for coming on to the live. I really appreciate it. I think you're all motivated, man.
Yeah.
He's
And I won't be
crazy.
selling my robot though.
You won't be selling it.
It must work for me. It must just be there as, me while I'm doing other businesses and stuff. But once I'm on the charts, then obviously I'll just watch it and, analyze the charts. I think someone is asking
so
important question.
I'm just gonna
I'm
just gonna tell the people to give you a follow, and then I'll end the live. And then if you guys want to watch this, the full episode will be on YouTube by Wednesday or Thursday. It's like Friday, actually. Yeah.
Okay. Before you end it, I think someone is asking a very important question that I find now that it's very important. Someone is asking, what's your take on signal providers, or someone selling signals, or maybe someone buying signals, right? That's a very important question for the day, I can say. So what I can say is that, to be honest with you, I've never, okay, you, for example, name me one person who's successful through signals. That's the first question I'll ask you. I'm not saying don't go around and buy signals or sell signals, but me, if you notice on my course, I teach you how to make your own signals, right?
Own signals.
I don't give signals. My students know that. Me, I'll tell you, send your analysis. You understand? Then I'll take it from there. I'll show you that, oh, do this and this and this. Because sending signals to that person don't know whether this person is, just sending, or what.
Yeah.
You understand? You're not learning nothing. And then people who buy signals, they always complain. I've seen it. I'm not saying it has happened to me. I don't sell signals. But I've seen it. People always complain. That guy's signals are trash. You understand? This guy, he scammed me. His signal doesn't work. You understand? Things like that. But when you learn it, it's better, because you learn, be like, oh, that's my mistake. Oh, now I see it. But if you get a signal, you find out that you always complain. You'll jump from one signal provider to another. You find out that they all, you're not progressing. Can you see that? You're paying monthly 600, 700, 500, but you're not making it back. Can you see? So me, I'd rather prefer someone to learn than take signals.
So I'm assuming, and I think we'll leave the people with this, mentorship over signals. Nah?
Yeah, always.
Mentorship over signals.
Always. That's why I said, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was saying, that's why I said, name one person who got successful through getting signals than mentorship. Can you see that? So it's that.
Yeah, bro. It was great talking, man. I really appreciate your time. And man, I really appreciate it. Good luck with the rest of the year. Keep pushing. Everyone who's watching this live, I hope you guys are inspired. Guys, let's push, man. It's possible. Anything is possible. And
definitely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Cheers. I really appreciate it, bro.
Thanks a lot also on your side for putting me on to see, you never know who you're motivating out there. You find out that this live will motivate someone who's about to give up in Forex trading. You understand? Or someone who was about to motivate someone who was about to start Forex trading, that, hey, I should really start. You understand? Some people out there are working hard. Can you see that? Or someone can see that, hey, mom, come watch. So you can understand how things work. So you can understand that I might find ups and downs as well in my journey. It won't be smooth. You understand? Like, it's where it's portrayed on social media. On social media will make things smooth. To find out that, hey, there was ups and downs. You understand? It was like an uptrend. It was going up, down. But you find that the main direction was up. You understand?
Yeah.
So like that.
Cheers, guys. I'm ending the live and hope you guys are inspired. And someone says they're watching with their mom right now. Shout out to everyone watching this. It will be up on YouTube by Friday. Cheers.
No problem. Thanks a lot, brother. Cool.
Cheers.
Sure.